Guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you my ridiculous computer and monitor collection. This collection is way too big, and I think I may have a problem. So I guess let's get into it. So moving my favorite phone out of the way. This is a 2006 to 2008 MacBook. It is untested. I paid $8 for this, and I'm very happy with the amount of money I paid for it. I don't know if it works. I do not have a charger. I don't feel like buying one. Behind that is a similar year date MacBook, iMac, except this one's PowerPC, so it came out a year before this. If this was the Intel iMac, then it would be, these would be matching release. But this one I paid $7 for, and it looks like someone stabbed the LCD. It was not me. But it does work. The LCD is smashed, though, unfortunately. I don't feel like paying $30 for a $7 iMac screen. Or I don't feel like paying $30, paying for a $30 screen to fix a $7 iMac. Here's the Sony Vaio, which is in a pretty bad state. The hard drive died, so it's just kind of been sitting. And I've been using it. I've been using it as a literal paperweight. In fact, if I ever get rid of a complete PC, this will be the one that I get rid of first. This one is just falling into disrepair. It's got marker all over it. I've done weird crap with this. It's missing a front panel. I may have that panel in my junk drawer. I'm not sure. I think I do. I think I have that panel inside of my junk drawer. Maybe not. Or it's more of like a door. No, I don't think I have it in here anymore. I think I threw it away. But yeah. I paid $10 for this, and I paid for a lot of my computers. This is my tablet collection, my current one at least. I'll just quickly go over it. I think this is an iPad 2, iPad 2 or 3. This is an iPad 2, an iPad 3, an iPad 4, another iPad 2, an iPad first generation, another iPad first generation, an iPad Air second gen, a Samsung Galaxy Tab S, an iPad Mini 2, an iPad Mini 1, a Kindle Fire, and another Kindle Fire, so whatever. I don't think any of them work. I'm not sure. This is, I think, one of my favorite PCs. I love the look of it. It just looks so weird. The thing is, this PC is not very good. It's very big. It's very heavy. It does work. So, the thing is, this can kind of be an update video into what I got yesterday. So, this does work. I took the hard drive out of the compact and threw it into here. And unfortunately, this does work, but the Windows 95 operating system that is on the hard drive is messed up, so I have to reinstall it at some point. But the disk drive does open. I just think a computer like this looks really weird, really cool, but I feel like it's a little impractical to have a computer this tall and big. I love the Gateway 2000 logo, though. That looks really nice. So next to that is my AT&T PC6300. This is the oldest computer in my collection from 1984. I have a C64 and a terminal and an old Visual 102 dumb terminal. However, I have that put away. I don't feel like taking them out right now. But this AT&T PC partially works. The board's messed up or something. I think it's the video card. I paid $10 for it. It's been sitting. It's not fallen into disrepair like this one has, where this doesn't boot anymore and this does nothing. So I guess this is in better shape. This Compaq Desk Pro 2000, I finally found out the name. I need to get this glued back into place or something. That's really messed up. This does turn on, which is really nice, because if I ever want to swap the hard drive from this into this, maybe this disk drive doesn't work or something, then I can put the hard drive in here and install it. Actually, this disk drive does not work. But whatever, it's an Intel Pentium 1 system, so that might get it a bit of money. The sticker's coming off. The sticker is starting to come off here as well, I think. Whatever. Dell Dimensions C521. This is a blown power supply and no hard drive. I took the hard drive out. I don't know if I want to get rid of this. I might recycle it. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. I actually have a bunch of stuff I need to recycle. And this is the only place that recycles, like my recycling center I go to is the only place that takes CRT TVs and monitors and for free. And you don't have to pay for them, which is nice. Because, like, at Best Buy, you have to pay, like, $25 to get rid of a TV. Here, you could just drop them off for free, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. It is, like, a city-run thing, so it's run by city council, so that might be why it's free. That's gotta be why it's free. It's, like, more of, like, a community thing. This is my Gateway it says EV70. Someone shaved off the 100. It's an EV700 monitor. This thing is in horrible condition. It's not doing well. This actually worked, and I used it to boot this up. However, this monitor died, and that's unfortunate. This thing was in bad shape. I found this in the trash. Yeah, I found this in the garbage. With a Gateway PC. Yeah, I found this in the trash with a Gateway PC, a Dell keyboard, and a Dell mouse. So I found an entire computer setup in the trash. The reason I booted that Gateway PC to the BIOS, because if you know, I'd made a video of that PC booting to BIOS. Well, that's because it didn't have a hard drive in it. Someone took the hard drive out. Same with this, which is pretty smart, because if you don't want your data potentially leaked, then you should probably take the hard drive out. I'm a nice person, though. I always get rid of the data. So, I've got another computer in here. Ooh, my phone collection drawer. Yeah, pretty nice. I know I have some new additions I might as well quickly show off. I got a Note 3. That's a Nokia 1.3. I don't really care to show that off too much. Oh yeah, this Google Pixel is a new addition. It works perfectly. This I found at Target. I had to Google Lock bypass it. Took me like a week to find a working one. And I know I have a OnePlus One in here. Now, unfortunately, oh yeah. Is that up here? No. I got an iPhone 8 Plus that looks like it was run over by a lawnmower. Wait, where the heck did my OnePlus One go? It's in here. It's in the very back. This OnePlus One has a really messed up back panel. And it has one crack in the screen. Very hairline crack. You could barely notice it. Well, I put that crack in the screen because I put it in my backpack with my Google Pixel because I was maining the Pixel at the time. Like, I was maining the Pixel for a day, and I really liked this, so I put it in my backpack. Well, the two phones clanked against each other somehow and cracked the screen. And once the screen gets a hairline crack, the digitizer completely dies. And not many of these phones were ordered, so I can't find a screen. I can't even find a back, so I'm not going to bother. And this is a BlackBerry Z10 that I made look like a crappy Samsung thing. But yeah, I do have other computer, or the recyclables I've got. So, the stuff I have to recycle, and no, I'm not giving any of this away, is the Samsung remote, half of an LG Leon, 2 boards, a slot card, and a stick of RAM. 3 iPhone batteries is half of an iPhone 10 battery. These aren't going to be recycled at the recycling center, though. I'm just going to dump them in the Target bin. Same with this. Those will be dumped into the Target bin. The rest of the stuff will be recycled at the recycling center. This really messed up, water-damaged Xbox 360 that someone raged at and cracked the power button, that'll be going to the recycling center. It gives me the red ring of death. But I can tell it's water-damaged because I opened it up. And then this USI Pi 3 old CRT monitor for an Apple II. I paid money for this, and I don't even want it. And yes, I know that section of my room is nasty. That's where I put all the stuff I don't want. I just put it back there and I don't care. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I somewhat tried to display this to make it look nice. But yeah. So, oh yeah, funny thing. My TV isn't here. Well, that's because somehow it fell off of the TV stand and smashed on the ground. That I recycled at the recycling center with an old Dell Inspiron 530, the one that caught fire. You saw it in that video. And yeah, I do have a spare TV. I have a spare, I think it's a 32-inch TV, so it's the same inch, it's the same size as my other one, it's just a different brand. Instead of Insignia, it's Scepter. And I will have to get that in there, and I will have to get my Fire Stick plugged in. As for computer accessories, I have to get them quickly. I've got these accessories. These are from the recycling center. Keyboard. eMachine's keyboard that was shipped with an HP computer. It kind of works. It doesn't really work. I don't know what's wrong with it. It was rained on. I know that, actually. But yeah, see, for Windows NT... Oh, that might be why. It might not be compatible with Windows 95. It probably works fine. It's a PS2 keyboard. The keyboard originally came in this box. Compact mouse for the Compact Desk Pro. I don't know if it works. PS2 mouse. In here, I have the Compact keyboard, and I'm going to be storing the Compact's accessories because that computer is almost complete. And if I go back there and the Compact monitor is there, and it doesn't weigh 70 pounds, I'm going to get it. As long as it doesn't weigh 70 pounds and the neck of the CRT isn't broken off, I will grab it. A lot of the stuff there was dropped off by scrappers, so you'll notice there was a TV or a CRT TV that had the back missing and the neck was completely broken off. Because scrappers break the neck off for the little copper yoke, and then they just send the screen there. So that's my concern, is that cords are going to be cut off of a lot of the stuff there. Surprisingly, these, like all this equipment, like the Compact keyboard, the Compact mouse, they still had their cord. I don't think you're allowed to just go there and cut cords off of stuff, though, so that's nice. And then that recycling center pretty much, or it's not really a recycling center, it's more of a transfer area where you drop stuff off and then they sell it to a company that processes it. I know that because one of the employees legit just told me that, so I'm surprised because Target does the same thing. They sell it, but they say that it gets shipped off. They don't say that they sell it. I don't think the idea of selling your electronic waste for a profit sits well with people. Warning, to reduce the risk of injury to hands and other joints, read Safety and Comfort Guide. Why? This keyboard is yellowed, but it goes with the Compact, so of course I took it. There was a weird serial cable. I'm not going to take that. I don't need a serial cable. Obviously, if these go to the Compact supports this. Now, this is definitely a rubber dome keyboard, but when I first saw it, I thought it was a mechanical keyboard. And before anybody asks me in the comments section of this video, which will be turned on, the second it gets turned off, I'll go into YouTube Studio and turn it back on. I've been doing that recently. I am looking out for the IBM Model M keyboards, however. I checked every single beige keyboard I could get to there. A lot of stuff is piled up on piles like a lot of stuff. It's pushed back and piled up. Unfortunately, that means that there could be an iMac and I can't get to it because it's under 20,000 pounds of CRT TVs. But yes, there was another beige keyboard I couldn't get to. However, it didn't look like an IBM Model M. I'm looking out for the IBM Model M keyboard. I know those are worth money and I know they're valuable. So I am looking out for those because I'd love to get my hands on a Model M. I assume the mouse would have come inside this box as well. But yeah, there was also an HP Mini Tower, like a really old HP Mini Tower, Windows 98 maybe, I think. I don't want it. Same with the gaming PC. I don't want it. I don't have the room for all of this. I'm literally recycling all that equipment so I have the room to get more computers that I actually like. Yeah, I just don't have room for this, and I cannot afford a storage unit, so I have to be careful with what I'm spending my money on, and unfortunately, stuff I spent my money on has to be recycled if I want to make room for other stuff. I just simply don't have the space for all these computers. Like, all those computers fill my entire dresser, and I've still got 2 left over. And they're in my basement. I don't really want to put anything in my basement because when it rains, my basement kind of almost floods, and I don't want anything to get damaged. And of course, that would suck if it does. But yeah, that's my computer and computer accessory collection. I definitely do not have the space for this anymore. I'm not really willing to sell any of my CRT stuff because I'm afraid it'll break in shipping. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.